Hello and welcome back. This is the Spooky Frog Horrifying Book Podcast. I am Samantha.
I am Jeffy.
We are both tired, as usual.
Yes.
And today, we are going over The Dead Weight by Joe Salazar. We're tired again. Shocking. Which is funny because we just had the holiday weekend, so we had Thanksgiving. So do you still have leftovers?
Oh, man. So my work, I have a little mini fridge at work.
Yeah.
And it is stuffed full of Sam leftovers. And I have been like force feeding my cubicle neighbors.
Did they like it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone is raving about the turkey breast.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it turkey breast or chicken breast?
Well, so I made the whole turkey that you got from work.
Yeah.
And then I made two different turkey breasts. One of them I brined.
Okay, it was turkey.
Yeah, one of them I brined and one of them I didn't brine. So one just had seasoning and the other one had I brined overnight.
The briny one was unbelievable. And it is still moist.
Oh, yeah. Well,
how long can you eat?
I stopped. I had my last bit of the leftovers at my house yesterday.
Oh.
So.
Should you have stopped? I didn't stop. I haven't stopped.
No, that's fine.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
I'm sure it's
I think tomorrow's going to be my last
Tomorrow
day.
will be the last day. Yeah. Then
tomorrow
it gets
is like, what, 5?
Then it's a little dicey. But again, I was brined. So there's the salt. And I brined that whole bird too. Remember? So I took the crisper, the bottom crisper drawer, and then I put this big oven bag in there.
Yeah.
And then I shoved that whole bird in there.
Yeah.
And then I put all the briny stuff in there, and then I just filled it up with cold water and shut that. So that did, it not only did, it did like a day and a half in the brine.
Oh, nice.
So, and then it got.
Was that the full bird?
That was the full bird. And then I had the one breast that was brining in a separate bag. And then I had the other one that just had a seasoning in a bag.
The full breast in the brine,
yeah, that one
was the way to go. Yeah. That was the juiciest.
I think next year I'm just going to do 4 breasts.
The turkey was
fine. Yeah, it was fine. I don't think it was my best
turkey. But if we could redraw it,
okay,
eat a little dirty.
Okay, but I don't think I'll brine the whole bird again.
Yeah, that didn't make.
I'll do my compound butter and stuff again.
You know.
So remember that one where it was just like drippy?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The butterbird was my favorite.
The butterbird, yeah. Okay, I'll just do the butterbird again, and then I'll do the breasts.
Butterbird and brine. Brine, the little side guys.
Okay.
Yeah. These are my suggestions. I am not in the kitchen with you, but here I am.
Right. I
don't change the stuffing.
Oh, no. I love the stuffing.
Perfect. It was perfect.
Thank you.
It was perfect stuff.
So I put on almost 12,000 steps and I never left my house.
Yeah.
Just that day.
Holy shit.
Just in the kitchen, my kitchen. And I spent the day before chopping everything up too. So everything was already like pre-done.
Oh, choppy.
And I started the oven at 9 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a full day. I was definitely done by the time everyone left.
Well, I am still feasting on leftovers. I had to take like I was like over Thanksgiving for a minute, so I did a Taco Bell break today. But other than that, I've only been eating your.
Yeah, I mean, at some point
food.
You're just done with sage. And rosemary.
It's so filling.
I know.
And I have been on a solid weight loss.
Yeah.
So since this program began, I lost like 30 pounds.
We should do an episode where we just like do a time lapse of.
We're going to do Stephen King's Thinner, and we're going to just see Jeffy thinner. But like the whole journey has been like since July, because we didn't start this until, but in July I started this whole process, and I have been the incredible shrinking man since. Yeah. I'm down like 50 something on pounds.
We should do a time lapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year I plan to lose 100 more, get back to like, fighting weight again.
Yeah.
I was there for a good long period of time. And then I had some health garbage pop up.
Yeah.
The not being able to sleep thing, it became like this whole chasing its own tail.
Yes. Yeah. Because your brain and your body is craving more food because it needs fuel because sleep didn't recharge it. And so you literally need carbs and sugar and just food in general to fuel your body at that point when you're not sleeping.
I think the doctor was saying cortisol.
Well, cortisol too.
The cortisol levels were not depleting because I was not getting rest.
Yeah.
And now that I'm getting rest, I am like supercharged losing weight.
Yeah.
So you can see on a chart, like just dramatic weight loss.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I got the mask and then woof.
It just like fell off. Yeah. We'll do a time lapse so we can just kind of like.
Yeah. And you just listen to the little mask thing.
Oh yeah.
That I have in the room.
Quiet.
It's like that. There's like a little puppy sleeping next to me.
Yeah. And
he's just like.
And I only knew about them from, I don't know, probably like 15 years ago or something like that, when they were super noisy. And I was like, no, I can't be sleeping next to somebody that's using that. So, because I need silence. That's the thing. You people with
you need
white
silence
noise,
and you need light. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I don't need light necessarily. Okay, well, kind of. Okay, I kind of do. So my circadian rhythms are improved when there is a natural light cycle. So waking up with sunlight coming in the windows is very important for my ability to wake up and start my day.
No.
I also need dead silence because I need to be able to hear things. So there cannot be any white noise. I hate fans. I don't like fans.
I don't mind. I don't mind so much the fan. I don't like a lot of loud noise.
I hate white noise. I just do not like white noise. The only thing that was bothering me lately is because usually little noises here and there don't bother me. And it's more of like this awareness that I need to be able to hear things because if there's like a threat, I need to be.
Yeah, I know. Right? You're a bunny rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am an apex predator. I am not concerned. The lion does not worry for the sheep. All right? Like, that's just how that works.
There was something like banging in the wind, though, when we had that like 50-mile-an-hour wind day, and that was just driving me batty. Yeah. I was about ready to just have a chat with some neighbors.
But if you pop on some white noise.
No, that doesn't help. White noise makes me angry.
Why?
It's so annoying. I can't think. I can't function. I hate white noise.
Have you ever fallen asleep with the TV on?
No.
You're not like a TV person, though.
No, I'm really not. And
you'll watch a show.
Right. Well, now
X-Files.
X-Files, I'll watch. Yeah. We're doing a whole rewatch, and we're on season 7 now. You're starting from the beginning, too.
I'm on episode 3 tonight.
I think Christina was doing the same thing, and she's just a little bit behind us.
Oh, yeah?
So that's kind of fun, too.
Sure.
But then I got, of course, obsessed with Alone, which I know is like an old show. So
I need to check this out.
Okay, I am so invested in all of these people and all of like what they're doing because to me, being alone is like one of the best things in the world.
You're just watching this and this is just lady porn for you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute.
Alone on an island. Get these people away from me. You're
in nature and there's nobody around and there's no schedule. You can just do your own schedule. I mean, there's the starvation part, which like, I feel like I could kind of, I'm not bad at starvation.
Do I have to tell your bird seed story again?
You've done it again. So no, but I'm like obsessed with that now. And it's just like, I'm very excited.
Yeah. Like, you'd find twigs and berries and be like, yeah,
like,
sustenance.
Twigs and berries. I don't know
like
if I could.
Twigs and berries.
You know, some of these contestants, and this actually has to do with the book too. Some of the things that they do for survival, though, are things that I don't know that I could do unless I was actually starving.
Sam, we're only 8 minutes into the podcast.
So we can't dare
talk about the book yet. So one thing that we are actually talking about, and I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah.
They're going to be a little meta.
Yeah.
Is we are talking about how we are a little little freeform jazz kind of thing.
Winging it like my eyeliner, which is not well.
Yeah, we're just rolling with it. We're rolling with the punches, and we're just kind of talking like friends.
Yeah.
And that brings a great dynamic, but it doesn't bring great content.
Right.
So we're going to be trying to, when we go into 2.0, when we go into season 2,
right, we're going
to next year,
more structure.
Yeah, because we actually, and I'm sure it doesn't look like it, don't know what we're doing. We grabbed my cell phone from my pocket, and we ordered ourselves a website, and we just said, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I mean, I'm so grateful, though, that we're at the point in our lives where we're able to just be like, let's just
try
do
stuff.
A thing. Yeah, let's just try stuff. And I'm always going to be grateful that, like, we're at that point in our lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
We grew it up.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So, we're looking to do some improvements. If you have suggestions, email us.
Yeah, email us, drop it in comments.
SpookyFrogPodcast.com
at Gmail.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah. And or drop it in the comments on either YouTube or when I post on the Instagram or on Facebook, wherever,
Yeah.
I'm finding the comments too.
Yeah, we'll
if you
take
say
any
nasty,
sort of.
I will probably read it on the next episode and make fun of you really bad. So
yeah, questions, comments, Compliments?
Compliments. We'll take compliments.
We'll take compliments.
That's really all we'll take. The rest of them we're just going to reject in probably harsh.
I kind of like a little ribbing.
You do.
I'll take it.
You do because you like having a good comeback for the ribbing.
Yeah. I very much ha 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 laughs and goth.
Yes.
You guys suck. Ha ha ha. If you only knew. As a treat.
Should we make that into its own meme, like laughs and goth, and we'll put it in the thing again?
Yeah,
like,
we'll do it.
We'll have to do that. But no, we're going to have more segments. We're going to do some author interviews. So there's some authors I'll be reaching out to do some recordings.
And I've tied Sam down.
To the video games.
To the video games.
Yeah. So we're going to watch me freak the hell out.
She's going to have a panic attack.
And I'm going to be the one that knows nothing.
Yeah. We're going to enter a realm of pure chaos.
Because I wasn't allowed video games when I was a kid. So my parents were kind of hippies for the most part.
I still remember your dad cornering me with his acoustic guitar.
Oh, he still plays. He sends me videos.
It was adorable.
He sends me videos of stuff. He did one for Halloween too.
Do I remember a dog?
We had a pug. We had that one-eyed pug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a dog, and he was like, I was in that like little mudroom entryway or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, the one that went upstairs.
The one that went upstairs.
Yeah,
it was at the bottom over by near the garage.
Yeah, and then
it was, what is that, a bar? Or
yeah,
what
there was a
that?
full wet bar down there. And then they had this wall, which of course had like the wood paneling.
The only thing I remember is your young dad, just like, hey, and I have no idea what he was saying or playing or doing. I was just like, yeah, all right. Yeah, right.
He's so cool.
I might have been on some hallucinogens.
Probably.
I might have been.
That house was really neat, though, because it had that wet bar downstairs, and on the opposite side of the wet bar on the wall was all these, like, vintage album covers, but they were ones that my parents had because they bought them when they came out.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. He still has this whole record collection, which is fantastic.
It was a beautiful house.
Oh, yeah. It was really nice. That floor in that basement had like the hot water pipes running underneath it. So the floor was always toasty warm, which is really nice. Yeah. And I could sneak out the bedroom window, which nobody's going to hear me say that.
Yay!
But yeah.
Hi, Sam's dad.
Yeah, he's done.
You're not listening.
Yeah. What's funny is I talked to him on Thanksgiving, and he was talking about the audiobook that I did, Book Mail by Jason Davis.
Yeah.
And I...
Buy it.
It's actually, you know what? It's actually on special right now.
It's not. You should buy 3 of them.
You could actually listen to me say like some really gross things for
real naughty
dirt
things.
Cheap. For dirt cheap.
You could actually record it with your phone and then set it as your alarm.
Ringtone.
Yeah.
Like make the last line of the epilogue your ringtone and see if you don't get kicked out of places.
Yeah. Yeah, just turn it up real loud.
I made him promise not to listen to the audiobook.
Why?
Because I don't want my dad hearing me say those things. Shut up. Okay, I literally know my dad should never hear me say the things that I said in this book.
I want to see your dad just clear his throat and go, and then blurt out just one of the words.
No.
Just one of the words at you, and just watch you melt into a little puddle.
He also doesn't like horror at all, except for like some cool vintage horror, which he really tries to.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were a sheltered little thing.
A little bit,
when I first done.
Remember you borrowed me the 9 Inch Nails VHS tape?
Oh yeah.
And so I had to put it in. So I wasn't allowed any of these things, and so I had to put it in this downstairs television that we had in the VCR. Very late at night, like I had to get up at like midnight or something just so I could go do this, and then have it on such a low volume that I had to like be like this next to the TV, and I'm watching like the closer video, like
what is going on?
And I'm like, this is what I want. It's like revelation, so, but no, they were kind of hippies. So, but there is a sale on Book Mail, but he did listen to I told him he could listen to the sample that's on Audible. So there is a sample and it's clean. It has to be clean for Audible. And he listened to that and he really liked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
I bought my copy.
Yes.
I did buy it.
Yeah.
And I have not listened to it.
I am
I'm
okay with that, actually, because I think the book is really fun. I loved doing this project. I would love to do another project like this. Like, I would really love to do this again. But like when it's somebody I know, I get real bashful.
I know. I really want to set this as my ringtone and then just like at a theater.
Oh God, please
when it's real quiet, just have my alarm go off. And there you are saying just really terrible shit.
Again, the last line of the epilogue, that could be a sound, as the kids call it nowadays.
A sound?
Yeah, isn't that what the TikTok
What is the
thing?
new thing? What is the new word?
You're
Butter
asking-
it?
What?
No, it's
Butter it. Cooked?
No. Cooked is now a little old. Now it's the new one. It's spread?
What?
You're jammed?
What?
I'm old. I don't know.
Pepperidge Farm, remember?
Yeah. You do the thing. I'm going to Google it.
You're going to have to look this up. So I will actually introduce the book a little bit. So, which is early for us. But so the book that is this week's episode is called The Dead Weight. It's by Jo Salazar. She was at the last Spooky Frog, and I loved her energy. I love this cover too. So I'll kind of put it up a little bit closer. But it's a fantastic cover, and it really just drew me in because it's not like your typical horror cover, and you have to really look close to realize that, oh, that's a finger bone sticking out there, and oh, there's a little bit of flesh sticking out. So since we were talking about flesh last week, we have a zombie book. And I feel like the zombie genre had been so just overplayed, whether it's Walking Dead or World War Z or any of the above. But this is a different take on it. And I really thought it was really more about how your life dictates how you react in certain situations and how your interpersonal relationships actually change how you react to certain situations. And so I thought it was a good play on some of our conversations from the other week where, I'm much more cutthroat than you are. You're more understanding than I am. And so I really related to the main character in this book in some ways, not in all ways.
I'm over here looking up Riz and missing our entire conversation that we were having earlier. I'm just, who? Sorry.
Who am I? No. So the premise of this book, there are a group of girls in a residential treatment center. And this is for behavioral issues or mental health issues. And there's girls in one wing, there are boys in some other area, but we don't really they're not really a part of the story, right? So Quinn is our main character, and she's been in and out of foster homes for her entire life, basically, and is now in this residential treatment center as a 16-year-old. So she's going to be here until she's 18. What is it? Glazing? Oh, I've heard about this one.
Glazing.
Yeah, all right, I heard about glazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what's crazy? We talked about this at the table.
We did. What's wrong with us?
Look at us. We're old. Game old. We were Sam's spawn looks like the spitting image of her in high school, which freaks me the fuck out. Sometimes it's just a panic.
I love watching your brain just completely shatter.
Yeah, because you'll come around the corner and be like, ah!
It's like you're thinking, did I have a stroke and I'm now in the past?
Yeah.
Like you're seeing your life flash before your eyes. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, we got talking about, or I think somebody said glazing.
Maybe.
Oh, you're glazing.
Probably one of the kids.
Because it's unwarranted. It's unwarranted or excessive. Praise. Yeah.
Maybe
adoration.
it was even one of the volunteers. So Brett or Ren or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
Somebody said that. Yeah. You're glazing. And it might have been somebody saying it about Brett.
I could say Brett, yeah.
Yeah. I love you, Brett.
We love Brett.
But sometimes he glazing.
That's okay. I'm okay with it.
And then I was explaining how that meant something different when I was a kid.
Oh boy, yeah, that's.
And if anyone wants to think about that for 3 seconds,
1, 2,
right,
3,
yeah, right. So, and then I said, what do you mean glazing? You mean like a toaster strudel?
Oh, that made it worse. That's when I actually heard you from across the room. And it was like, oh boy, what are we doing?
Like a toaster strudel.
Like a toaster strudel.
Yeah.
We should make that a catchphrase of some kind.
Should we?
Well, depending
is this the channel we're on now?
I mean,
is this Spooky Frog late night edition?
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, that's when I could bring up all the monster smut.
Ooh.
Because monster smut is hysterical. And
we need a monster dog segment.
Yeah.
That's the segment we have to have. Monster dog.
Monster smut. So if you want to see monster smut,
I like that you're softening
this.
this.
Talk about monsters?
I love that you're softening
No.
it.
Smut,
You got to get hard. Hard.
Because smut encompasses so much more, and there's so many more monsters that you can have smut about.
Oh.
I always told you my retirement plan was to write like Bigfoot erotica.
Yeah.
It's like a joke, but now I'm like, this stuff seems to make people money.
I'm glad I'm not the only punchy one right now. You know what I mean? Like, usually I'm the sleepy fuck.
I know.
And I'm like punchy.
I know.
Right?
That's me now. But
yeah.
Because I stayed up too late watching that stupid show because I never watch TV. So like once there's something that's engaging, I feel like I have to finish it. And that's my downfall now. So now I'm like invested in this lady who like built herself a sweat lodge in the wilderness and like, you know, making a ukulele out of a stick. And I'm just really into it.
I've got 4 modes. I've got
oh boy.
Party mode.
Yeah, there's there. Yeah.
I've got spicy mode.
Oh yeah.
And I've got
sleepy mode.
Asleep. I've got punchy.
Yeah. And we're
right now I'm
punchy.
in punchy.
Yeah.
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 I'm in hey.
I think that's good though. I think that makes for fun. Cuz I'm like
do you remember that pick 4 celebrities that you like or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was the Pee Wee Herman, Elf.
Yes.
And who was the other one?
I know, because I can only remember 3 of mine as well. So I was Amy Pond from Doctor Who, because Karen Gillan is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Dana Scully from X-Files, because I am
Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, you are. You literally are the living embodiment of Beetlejuice when you're in party mode. You literally are. And then I think my character from like FLCL or something like that. I don't know. I was feeling weird. And then I don't know who the 4th one is.
I remember seeing yours, and I remember going, I don't recognize any of these. I don't know what the hell is happening.
You know what? That tracks. Because I never know who you're talking about.
You know Elf and Beetlejuice.
I know Beetlejuice. I've never seen Elf because I would never watch Elf.
He's a wisecracking an alien.
Oh, you mean Elf? I thought you were saying Elf.
Elf.
Yeah, Elf, like ELF, not ALF. I know Elf.
You know what though? Mad respect for the actor. Yeah.
Oh,
what's his name?
No, he's fine. Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, my
he's
God.
good. Maybe accept our collaboration request.
If you can, if you have any doubts about him as an actor or a performer, watch Stranger Than Fiction, and if you don't fucking cry when he brings her flowers, you have no soul.
I mean,
I know you have no soul. You're, first off, red hair.
Okay.
Second off, you've never cried. Third off, aren't we just covering that right now?
Yeah.
Are we back? We're back.
We're
right back circle.
Right back. Yeah.
Right.
But I literally
we call it the weave. We just, it's not meandering. It's definitely not.
Oh yeah, there's totally a plan for all of this. This is exactly what we plan to do tonight. We're idiots.
Yeah. It's not senile. It's just the weave.
You know what? I mean, I'm sure we'll be senile together, and then it'll be even funnier. We'll just hit record on our entire dive into senility at some point.
I had a very long conversation with my dad where I tried to convince him to be a petty criminal.
You know what? I'm okay. This tracks.
So my dad was like, yeah, now I've lost all this weight and now I look and he looks gaunt.
Yeah.
He looks very old for his age because he was heavy and then he lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
And his skin's kind of sinking off of because he's lost all his elasticity in his 70s.
At a certain age, we just start to...
Yeah, you drew.
Yeah.
And you can't lose 150 pounds and then and he did it in 3 months.
Oh, geez.
Which is exactly. So
oh my gosh, okay, yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I get treated like a very old person now and it's like I'm almost invisible. And I'm like,
you
good.
Commit crimes.
I mean, no,
commit crimes.
Go
but against giant corporations, not against people-ish.
Go into a grocery store, grab a bag of oranges.
Yeah.
And just walk out.
And just addle out.
Just walk out.
Oh, I forgot.
And if anybody stops you, go, where am I? Is this the VA?
Oh, exactly.
I don't understand.
Also, if you see somebody stealing food, you didn't.
Just start screaming out Margaret.
Yeah.
And you don't have Margaret.
Or fall down.
Yeah.
Something
something.
To fall down.
But he was talking about how, Aldi has a return policy, and you can always return it and get your money back, and then you can actually get another thing of equal value as something you can get back.
That's called an exchange.
No. This isn't just an exchange. You bring the item back and they give you a full refund, and then you can go and get an item that you actually like of the same dollar value.
And you don't have to pay for it?
That's correct.
Oh,
that's an Aldi thing.
I'm going to Aldi.
I keep saying.
Yeah.
There's a reason that there's an Aldi bag in I love Aldi. When I went to Spain, Aldi every single day.
Spain?
Let me tell you, there's a bread cutter in Aldi in Spain that does gigantic baguettes. And then you can, and in Aldi in Spain is like a Trader Joe's. It's more akin to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, well, they're owned by the same company.
Yeah, two brothers. We won't get into it.
Right, whole thing.
But
so Jeffy's old man hobby that he's gotten is history of
every business ever.
Every business ever, right?
Yeah.
So every person
look up the history of Dr. Pepper.
Everybody gets assigned at a certain age, and it's usually in your 40s. So this starts where you get basically assigned a boring old person thing that is your hobby, that is your hyperfixation, and that's just your thing forever.
Yeah. I was just learning about Andrew Garfield, and I'm like, shit's crazy. This is crazy that this happened.
Yeah.
All of this that happened is crazy.
I mean,
and the things that he did in the 3 months that he had, nuts.
I love the evil people of history.
Sure.
So I love that, but then the survival stuff in nature is my hyperfixation.
There's just so many different styles of people and fascinating stuff out there that it's a never-ending cornucopia of madness, and I am here for it. But anyway, with my dad, so he was saying well, they let me get away with a lot of stuff because I look they just want me to go away because I look old,
and he's probably
and I'm like.
To him.
Lean. Yeah, he does. And in Spanish, and they probably don't speak Spanish. And he's not, understand, we are very French. He just learned Spanish so he could
fluent.
Talk to Mexican
ladies. Yeah.
Taqueria waitresses.
Right.
Because he's a weirdo.
Yes, but
I keep telling him, lean into it. Do some crazy stuff.
Do crimes.
But yeah, he would show up and he would buy a candy bar. He'd bring it back and he'd say, I don't like the candy bar. And then he would bring up something that was 4 times the value, and they just go, fine, boop, and just let him do it. Because he's old. Now, if me and you tried to do that, they'd say, that's not of the same value. You understand what's going on. But they look at my dad and he's just I don't know. And now he's walking out
I feel
lean into it.
If you survive that long and you have enough gumption to do it, you deserve it.
Yeah.
That is your prize for the decay of your body slowly.
In the
you
movie,
are decaying, you deserve to get free stuff.
In the movie Waiting, there's a character in there that really exemplifies exactly what I'm talking about. He's I'm not sure if I'm going senile because, sometimes I like to pretend I'm senile and I'll flip off a group of children. But then sometimes I'll just wake up and I'll be flipping off a group of children. And I don't know if it's senility or if I'm just doing it as a joke.
Right.
The line's blurred and it's just Monty, have fun.
Again, at some point, we all just get old and do weird stuff.
Yeah.
And
I'm so looking forward to doing weird stuff.
Oh, man.
And you know how I get these weird vendettas. Like Wells Fargo, go fuck yourself.
Not this again.
Oh, we're not going to talk it up.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about it. But you know what you did. You know what you did.
Just let him win. Otherwise, I'm going to have to hear about this.
Let me win.
For years and years and years, and I don't want to hear about it anymore. So please.
How many decades for the dishwasher? It's not a dishwasher. It doesn't wash
that
a
one.
dish.
No, it does. I proved it to you. I sent you the picture from Thanksgiving.
Mm-mm.
I put all those things in there, and they all had food on them, and they came out sparkling clean, and warm, and perfect and dry.
Wrong.
You're like, I don't believe my own eyes.
No.
Okay, well, how many years am I going to hate Jared Leto?
I mean, I'm with you with Jared Leto.
Right. Well, now you can be it's justifiable.
I'm trying to think of a movie that I liked him in.
No, because he's awful in everything.
I mean, he was the world's worst Joker. I can't.
Wait.
I don't know.
Joker?
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Joker.
When?
He was the Joker that everybody hated.
I don't remember that one.
I'm going to double check that.
Not again.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, okay, there was the Joaquin Phoenix, and then before that was the guy that died.
Jared Leto Joker. I'm not
Really?
crazy. You're crazy.
Oh, that one.
This Joker.
So I forgot that happened because it was so terrible. Like it was the kind of terrible that is forgettable.
Can you imagine?
Because it's not even emeritus as a good, bad movie.
Can you imagine, like, being paired with Margaret Robbie?
Yeah, and screwing that up.
And like...
Making that terrible.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost impressive.
Right. And he was awful on set, I guess, too.
He was sending people like dead animals and stuff because he was trying to lean into the role.
Right.
But like, you're just a terrible person.
Joker never did that at all in the cartoons. Like, you're just being stupid.
Yeah. He did a lot of terrible underhanded things, but it was always to show people the absurdity of things.
Yeah. It was like, And
the Joker character is based off the Laughing Man.
Yes. Yeah, it's putting up a mirror to the absurdity in the world and doing that through making the absurd happen.
Are we now a Batman podcast? Because I'll talk for like 7 hours about Batman. Don't let me start.
Well, there were some people in Arkham Asylum that had some mental issues, which pivot.
To the what?
I had to find something.
Hey!
I had to find something.
Segway queen.
So let's get back to the actual book. I think it was really interesting that so Jo Salazar, the author, she is a licensed social worker.
Okay.
And she used to actually work in a residential treatment center. So none of the characters...
Is this someone that we've known?
You met her at Spooky Frog.
Excellent.
Yes. So she's super fun.
I am terrible.
She's amazing, and I love her energy, and she does some really great things with her social media. Like on her website, there's actually a little like mini documentary of this book that shows every area or every area that's named that is actually in the book. So it starts in Peoria. So the residential treatment center is in Peoria, and then there's a lot of travel throughout Illinois. So that mini documentary...
She's speaking from a place of a lot.
Right. She worked in a residential treatment center, so she's drawing on that experience. And like none of the characters are based off of real people, because that's not right. But the characters have a lot of depth, and it just brings up so much of how your upbringing, how your trauma, and how mental health affects how you deal with situations.
Drawing off a character, though, that you know in person, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
It depends if you're dealing with...
If you're saying if the person's name is Joe Schmo and their name is actually Joe Schmo...
If you're giving away information that is like, you could tell that this was a certain person, that's where I kind of draw the line. So, but this is more just a collective experience.
Because they might know that you're talking about them?
Right, yeah. So this is more like drawing on her experiences as a collective versus any significant person.
So if I were to write a book about a murderer... But I used your personality as the.
I would be excited.
I know you would be excited, but what I'm saying is, I don't know that there's like think about this, like Seinfeld, one of the biggest well-known characters ever, Kramer. Was based on a very real person named Kramer.
Right. I think it's a little bit different when you're dealing with A, minors, and B, people with
minors. That's where it
and mental
apart.
Health issues too, where it's like, you know what, just let them have their anonymity.
So she's just using a lot of people in aggregate.
Yes, exactly. So it actually, there's one main character who is Quinn, who is our protagonist. And then her best friend in this treatment center, Keisha. So Quinn is 16, so she's still got a couple years before she ages out of the system, has no idea what's going to happen then because she's just been in the system for her entire life, keeps getting returned like a stray dog from foster care for various reasons, either her own behavior or the foster parents' behavior. And the group of girls that's in this treatment center is like varying degrees of why they're there. Like some have some severe mental illness that needs to be treated. And that comes up during the book too, because what happens is Quinn and her friend Keisha decide to sneak out to get on the roof, partially just because they can, like they know they can get away with it and it's kind of fun to do that. And partially because Keisha is about to age out and there's like, hey, I'm never going to see you again kind of thing. And partially it's just like getting that freedom, a little bit of freedom, a little bit of autonomy and being able to dictate what you do on any given moment. So they sneak up to the roof. And they're looking at the stars, and all of a sudden, they see basically the start of the zombie apocalypse. So somebody comes and like bites somebody else and is like gnawing on them, and there's lots of fights happening, and all of a sudden, people start rising up that were obviously dead. It's a huge deal, right? The whole treatment center gets then attacked. And we find out through like news and everything that like this is a huge problem. And obviously the denser the population, the more of an issue this is going to be. So after a lot of like fighting and learning how to deal with the zombies, which they call carriers of like this virus, and figuring out like what
every zombie outbreak has its
they
own
have its own
walker,
name.
carrier.
Yeah, and they have their own cadence for like when they rise up and like what the exact methodology of that is, and this one has that too. It comes down to basically there's 12 girls left out of this entire treatment center, including our main character and her best friend, and then a nurse. Nurse Patrick, who is also with them. And they are like, well, we have to get out of here. We can stay here for a little bit of time, but let's get some supplies. And winter's going to come. And there's now like the power grid is down. And well, yeah, I mean, like winter hit us.
Little
like,
George R. Martin.
A little bit,
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming. I feel like winter hit us like it was late for work and the manager's there.
Yeah.
Like it was like, oh, I got to find something to do. Like you're like, sweeping the monitors or something, like just pouring it all on. But
vacuuming the lawn.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like this is unnecessary amounts of snow right now. But they have to go on a journey. And the interesting thing, and the thing I thought that really harkened back to your and I discussion of you're being a much more forgiving person than I am, is, how far do you go? What is your responsibility as a survivor? Do you have a responsibility to other people that aren't like your direct self or maybe your chosen little group? And it gets into, okay, well, if somebody's going to cause the downfall.
Are you a no?
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely a no.
Oh, I'm a yes.
Because if somebody is going to hinder the group, or hinder the small assortment, then they just have to go.
So I guess my question to you then is, how willing are you to accept that for yourself?
Well, yeah, you have to be willing to accept that for yourself as well. So I'm comfortable with that.
So if you break your leg, you just lay down on the ground and say, well.
If it's going to, so it's the
trolley. You're going to slow down the group.
It's the trolley problem. It's the trolley problem.
It's not the trolley problem.
It is the trolley problem. That's exactly what this brings up, is if one person would cause the downfall of the whole group, do you have to sacrifice them? And who makes that decision? And I love that it goes into that and everyone's different interpretation of that trolley problem. And that's where the dead weight actually comes in. So who is dead weight and who is actually going to make it?
Right, but who decides that?
Right, exactly. And that's what I love about this, because you get a protagonist that is a very unreliable narrator. They have, all of these girls have mental illnesses and trauma, and some of them need medication. Like, seriously, there's a lot of things going on here.
That was very much the premise of the first Night of the Living Dead as well, though.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
But there was also intolerance.
Right.
And there was a racial strife, and there was...
Yeah,
there was
racial strife doesn't go into this at all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but like what I'm saying is like, hey, who's in charge and who's, who makes the shots and how we respond to these things. But I guess this is more of like if somebody becomes dead weight.
Right. And I think there's a balance, right? Because I'm of the mind that in a total social breakdown situation, there's two stages. Like your two main stages, which to me is basic survival, which does have potential dead weight opportunities in it. And then you have the I need a community in which to live long term. So your short term is going to be who is dead weight and who is not. If there is somebody that is or something that is dragging down the group's viability, then they have to go.
See, and I disagree, because I think that people bring value in different ways.
If they're going to destroy the rest, it's the trolley problem. It's the trolley problem.
If
the needs
you break
of the
your
many
leg,
outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
If you break your leg, you still know a lot about
if you
animals,
break your leg and you're going to slow down everybody to the point where they're all going to die too, then it doesn't matter. Then everyone dies instead of just one person.
You have to find a solution.
But sometimes there's not a solution. That's what I mean about there's their immediate survival and then there's long-term. So long-term, you need community. Not everybody knows everything. Somebody's going to need to know how to sew. Somebody's going to need to know about herbs. Somebody's going to need to know medicine dosages.
I will get the lights on. You will grow the food.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So that's your long-term. But that short-term is I literally need to get out of this situation right now because it is immediate life-threatening danger.
You are on my zombie team.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know that I don't know what berries to eat, but I know this bitch does.
Some of them, and sometimes. So, but
you will know better than I. I will just eat everything and die immediately.
I know some things, and then I can do a little bit of tracking.
You have died of dysentery. Like that would be
honestly
what I would
in a survival situation. Realistically, if you don't shit yourself to death, you're doing okay. Like that's the realistic part of this. Right. So, and that's why I break it into 2 stages where it's here's your immediate get to somewhere safe and find a center of safety. Even if that's temporary, like find your ledge, right? You're falling down a mountain. You need to find a ledge. If somebody's dragging onto your leg and you're going to fall off that ledge, you got to let them go and get on that ledge. Now, once you're on the ledge, you need help so everybody can get off the ledge and get to a better point.
I think I would do really well in apocalypse.
Really?
Yeah. If everything broke down, I think I'd do.
You'd be good at organization.
Yep.
Yeah.
Organization and security and resource management.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my forte. And also I am very loud.
Well, okay, so you're my bullhorn.
Yeah.
Because oddly enough, I'm HR in this situation too. So I'm like your people management. Like you're on a pimp.
Right.
So get outside.
You're the nice one. And then when somebody isn't complying, that's when I come with the big nail bat.
Well, and then I'm like, we need to have a conversation with the nail bat.
Yeah.
So let's have a conversation about maybe you need to less than voluntarily leave.
Yeah.
Find other opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely our personality. Yeah. You are stones and nails for like continuous. And I am, maybe they just had a bad day. Right. All right, no, fuck you. Right. Like, there's that trigger where it's just like, you die now.
Right. I start off at that point.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, maybe I can be talked into they're an actual like human being. And that's where I thought this really harkened back to Tender as the Flesh, where it's like, what has to happen in your brain and how does your relationships, like, how do you decide who is you and who is other?
Yeah.
How do you decide who is part of your group? Like, you know, if it came between you and a stranger and I had to save one person, it's going to be you, no matter who that stranger is, unless like, okay, sorry, but like if the stranger is a doctor and like knows how to track and knows how to hunt and knows all the berries and all this, okay, I might have to make a decision there. But your relationships color like your situations. And so that comes up into play here because Keisha is Quinn's best friend and Quinn will do pretty much anything to protect Keisha, no matter if that is to the detriment of others or not. So it really becomes an issue of, you know, Quinn wants to protect Keisha at all costs. Now, that doesn't mean she's like, okay, maybe she is sometimes purposely doing things, but like she's not creating situations in order to kind of push Keisha more into a product of safety. But what she does do is there is a coldness there of like.
So I'm going to pause you for a second. I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm going to be real honest. And Joe Salazar, I apologize in advance. As soon as you started saying, oh, this is a zombie book, I tuned out almost fucking immediately.
And that's the thing. Like, I hesitated at first to read this one because I was like, oh, no, there's zombie things. But you know what did it? The cover A did it. And then the description on the back really did it. And
nothing did it to me until you started talking about the interpersonal relationships.
Right. And that's what this is really about.
Right. Yeah.
It is really about the interpersonal.
That's pretty good.
It just brings up so many good questions. Yeah. And I think it's like a good contrast with Tender as the Flesh on just all those questions of who actually, like, how do we decide what is edible? How do we decide, like, what is human? How do we decide who's a friend, who's a foe? Like, all of these things. And
this is a pique and interest book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm down. I'm in.
Well, so
I'm sold.
There is a part 2.
Oh.
So, this is part of a series.
Okay.
However, this is a completely standalone book. it doesn't need a sequel. Now, I am going to read the sequel because I loved this. Like, I like something about every book we've done, but there's some where I'm just like, I love this book. And I really love this book. It's very well written. And so I want to read part 2, but you do not, like, this is a standalone book.
Some books get on the show just because there's Werewolf Dawn.
Okay.
This one got here.
And because Sean is funny, and I just think like that's fantastic, and I love him. But so there's a part 2 that's already out now. Joe told me that she's almost done writing the 3rd and final part. So it is technically a trilogy.
Okay.
So I am very here for it.
Yeah, I'll check in.
Yeah. And so Joe Salazar's got a website, joesalazarwriting.com, and you can watch that little mini trailer. She's got a fun video that has one of the news clips that I was in from Spooky Frog on like one of her Instagram reels, which is super fun. Like, she does a really good job in social media. So, but she's just a fun person.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to read more of her stuff and see where she goes with Quinn, because, you know, this is a complete story. There wasn't a cliffhanger. So I'm really excited to see like where this goes.
This is the second time that we've walked into I've walked into a zombie book that actually kind of spun it around and made it something interesting. And it wasn't just, you know, what is the Kick-Ass Land, or what is the Zombie Land, the movie, whatever. Yeah.
After World War Z bastardized the book into that movie, I was so angry because I read the book and I was really excited. I'm like, what is this garbage? Just hot garbage of a movie. The giant pile. Like, no.
The other one that surprised me though was, and it's not technically zombie, but it started off with the very generic zombie premise. This Pluribus that dropped.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I would call them zombies. So we just watched the first episode.
Episode 1 was very, hey, we're in Zombieland, right? Because everybody was going zombie and they were like passing the disease and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And now it's in a very different place.
Don't spoil it.
And oh my God, I'll tell you, it is it is the thing that I'm looking forward to the most, other than the next series of Silo.
Oh, I've never, no.
I know you're not super huge into sci-fi stuff.
I didn't have TV for like 8 years.
I will tell you though, Silo is 1000% worth it. It's on Jeffy Cast.
Okay.
Hashtag Jeffy Cast.
I'm never going to watch this.
But
just like you're never going to read these books.
I would love it if you would watch the first episode and just tell me what you think.
You're going to have to force me into it.
Oh, God.
You know what we should force people to do? Is go to Krampus.
It's true.
Go to Krampus this weekend.
Go to Krampus this weekend.
Big giant Krampus fest.
Yeah, we're doing a burn ceremony. Oh, yeah. There's going to be like hundreds of Krampuses around. It's going to be in Milwaukee at the best place.
We've got witches.
Yeah, the witches square is going to be fantastic. There's food. There's merriment. There's gifts.
Yeah.
If you're behind on gift purchasing.
Oh yeah, there's tons of vendors.
Oh, like there's 2 giant vendor halls.
Yeah.
And one of them is in a brewery, and it's all happening in the old Pabst brewery area, which means it's just gorgeous.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. And there's some of our friends are vending. So we've got Hex and Wax. I think it's going to be there now too.
Yeah.
Dearly Beloved is going to be with us in our square. There's one of my authors is going to be there with us too. Harmony is going to be there with some of her art, which is like a play on a lot of different like animated characters and stuff too.
Shout out Kelly Holder for doing all the burn ceremony.
Yes, thank you. We love it.
She holds the burn ceremony for us, and it's a beautiful ceremony where you just kind of write down something that you want to let go of this year, and then you burn it in the fire, and it cleanses you, and you get rid of that
you
thing.
Get to let go of it.
Yeah, it's something that I very much struggle with. So this is a nice ceremony for me because I am definitely
so easily.
Yeah,
unless they're people.
Yeah. See, I have a very hard time letting go of people, things. Nostalgia is strong with me.
Yes.
You know, like.
But I appreciate that about you, though. Like, I think if you were too much like me, I don't think it would work. Like, I appreciate the parts of you that I can't do myself.
Yeah, and I definitely respect your cutthroat nature. And sometimes I just go, I don't get it, but you know.
Which is funny because everyone thinks I'm like the sweetness and nice.
Oh yeah.
Everyone thinks you're the asshole, and I'm like, I am the asshole.
Yeah, because you know what? I want the thing to work. So
Right.
I am going to tell you the thing that's going to not make it work to your face. And you are going to burn them alive. They're done. They're cut.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you've crossed the line has been crossed.
There.
And for me, I'm like, well, the line's over there. But you know what, fucko?
For me.
Listen, fucko.
For me.
Yeah.
They're the dead weight.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
on that note.
Yes. Next week, we're all done. Next week, we are in our holiday season.
We're
doing holiday horror,
Christmasing.
and we're going to start off with The Nazis Stole Christmas.
Oh,
we're going to get
dirty rat bastards.
Let's get them. Let's get them. So,
well, that's it.
Yep.
Bye.
Night.